Hello, students, and welcome back to our Analyzing English video series. In this ninth video, we are going to focus on having some fun with business lingo or business expressions. We're going to talk about a number of phrases from an Instagram reel that I did like. I found it very entertaining and very relevant. And we're going to discuss what these terms mean from this Instagram reel. I took a screenshot from this account, and it just came up on my feed. So we're gonna, English plays a huge role in social media, and you can learn a lot of English from social media, including on here on YouTube. So we're gonna discuss the terms, what they mean, how do they apply in the business world, and which ones from this, from above here in this screenshot have you used before, or which phrases are new to you and are unfamiliar. So my name is Ben with English from A to Z, and let's get going. So we have this Instagram reel here. It was a video. I don't want to show the video, but I did want to take the screenshot because it basically has this person or a woman. She works in an office. When all you wanted was a good paying job, but now you have to touch base, circle back, deep dive, move the needle forward, go above and beyond, and piggyback off what Susan said. And so we have, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms. And that's a lot. So we're going to dive into each one. And they're pretty similar. There are some differences, but they are similar. And when you're using these terms, they're definitely in the business English context. You're going to use them to help you in an office, either communicating through emails or phone call, or maybe talking to someone directly. So we all want to do well professionally, but you're going to have to use these terms sometimes to be understood in the business world. So Susan, or maybe not Susan, but this woman here, there's no identity here. But the woman who created this reel, she wanted a good paying job. Now she has it, but now she has to touch base. Touch base basically means get in contact or stay in touch with someone or follow up with them. Basically, they need to talk about something that's going on, an issue, a project, some kind of business matter. Circle back is a little bit different. Circle back means you got in touch with somebody, but you need to follow up with them again. You need to discuss the same thing, maybe again, that you already discussed. You need to kind of reiterate what you previously talked about with somebody else. Deep dive is to get really in the nitty gritty. Other words being really need to get into the heart of the matter. I'm using a lot of other expressions here, but deep dive is to really know what you're talking about on a deeper level. To really get into the budget, let's say the marketing of the company, the sales efforts, really analyzing the numbers, the data, the latest news. Deep dive is really diving into being an expert, being somebody who is very knowledgeable about a certain thing in business. And you're doing a deep dive with someone else means you're exposing them to the same level of detail and specificity. I have trouble with that word, but specifics that they need to understand. Move the needle forward. You're not actually moving a physical needle forward, but you're moving the ball forward. In other words, you could say move the ball forward, but you're making progress. You're trying to reach the goal or objective that your company or firm has. Moving the needle forward is basically making progress on some kind of business matter. Go above and beyond is a good term. It means to do more than you were asked to do, to put in a huge amount of effort that maybe you weren't asked to do. Instead of putting the bare minimum or the kind of the basic or average level of effort, go above and beyond means to do a lot more than you were expected to do. It's a good thing. It means you're a hard worker, you're conscientious, you care about what you do in the business environment, and you're willing to maybe sacrifice some of your work-life balance in order to go above and beyond. Maybe you're working an extra hour or two. Maybe you're doing overtime. Maybe you're working on the weekend. That's basically what it means to go above and beyond in the corporate or business environment. And then last one, which I really enjoy, piggyback off of what Susan said, her colleague, I'd imagine. Piggyback off of is basically about reiterating or restating, I should say, what that other person, in this case Susan, said. So you're agreeing with Susan, you concur with Susan, you want to basically show your support for Susan by adding on to what she said, but also agreeing with her opinion or her fact or her statement or some other comment that in this case Susan had. So piggyback off of means you're in agreement with someone, but maybe you want to add a little extra context, more details, support her argument, defend his or her argument. And to piggyback off someone in a meeting means to follow up on what they said or draw further details out from what they said. So there's a lot of corporate terminology here. You have touch base, basically means to get in touch with someone. Circle back means to follow up with someone. Deep dive means to get into the specifics or the details of the project or the marketing, the sales effort, what have you. Move the needle forward is to make progress on the project or some effort in business, is to make a little bit of progress. You're moving it a little bit forward. The needle is not very long, but metaphorically, you're moving yourself or your project or company forward. Go above and beyond is to put extra effort in, to do really well in terms of your hard work. You're not putting the bare minimum or medium effort in. You're putting a huge amount of effort in. And then piggyback off of what someone said, in this case Susan, is to agree with them, but maybe add a little bit of more details or context or show your support for them. So we've gone over what these terms mean. In the business world, they will come up in email, in calls, in meetings, in presentations, so you should be familiar with them. But I think this is fun. That's why I put this in the Analyzing English instead of our English idioms videos, because in Analyzing English, you really want to break down the deeper meaning behind a video, in this case a screenshot, but basically the video covers these corporate terms in English that you really have to be familiar with to be understood, especially if English is not your first or second language. So let me know in the comments which ones have you used before or which phrases are new to you. I really enjoy doing these videos. We're really analyzing English at a deeper level. In this case, we're highlighting business terminology, 6 different terms here. So I really enjoyed doing this video in our Analyzing English series. Please, if you enjoyed my video, please like this video, subscribe to our English from A to Z YouTube channel, and I'll do another Analyzing English video soon, and there's tons of business English terms out there, so I hope to do more videos with having some fun with business lingo, because it can be a little boring, but I'm trying to make it more fun by giving real life examples, in this case an Instagram reel talking about the corporate or business world in English. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon for another video. Take care now. Bye-bye.